Well, here I am again, and when I say that, that's sort of a preamble. Folks know that I'm in the WRTI Performance Studio, and we're up to something, indeed. And what we're up to, we're going to record again. And my guest in this session is Lanza, vocalist, multi-instrumentalist, and a whole bunch of stuff that'll come out in the wash. And we're going to blab some about his life and times and who he has with him performing today. Lou, thanks for coming over.
My pleasure, Bob.
Yeah, good to have you here. And who do you have with you today?
Well, on drums I have Byron Landham. Mm-hmm. On bass I have Ranaan Meyer. On piano I have Tom Lawton. On tenor sax, Bootsie Barnes. And I'm on vocals. So I think that's the whole group.
You have worked with these gentlemen before, maybe not as a complete group, but
yes, I've worked
individually.
I've worked with them all individually at different times.
Yeah, indeed. So give us a little thumbnail sketch about your life and times, where born, and where the music thing came from, as if I didn't know. But tell the folks who don't know.
I was born in Philadelphia, into a musical family on both sides. My mother's side were primarily jazz commercial musicians, and she was also a musician, flutist, pianist, organist, and most especially a vocalist. My father's side were primarily classical musicians. His father was an operatic tenor, and his brother, cousins, mainly classical string players, and he is a violinist in the Philadelphia Orchestra. So out of that, I was born. And I grew up hearing a mix of everything from classical repertoire, orchestral, chamber, solo, small group, to Dizzy and Bird and Sinatra and Ella, as well as a good helping of Broadway musicals. When I was a kid, my mother would sometimes take me to musical rehearsals for shows such as Showboat, Guys and Dolls, My Fair Lady. And years later, when I heard these tunes, I already kind of knew them, but I didn't know from where. But I knew them. So
almost like that nursery rhyme, and he shall have music wherever he goes.
It was kind of like that.
All around you, you know.
Yes.
I heard you play the violin on one occasion. You still fool around with that?
I still play on occasion, maybe 3 to 5 gigs a year where I'll play with a string quartet, second violin. I'm not too dangerous there.
Okay. And guitar, you play the guitar?
Very little. I'll do more. I don't ever play out on guitar. Occasionally, I'll write on guitar. Certain things just lend themselves better to guitar. Especially, I'm far more limited on guitar, and so it forces me to be simpler, which is sometimes a good thing.
And piano, you sometimes accompany yourself.
I'd say I do it maybe as much as 30-40% of the time.
Okay.
At this point, just people don't want to pay for a full group, but they still want vocals and instruments. So I send myself out, and and there I am.
Now that's pretty good when you can do both, man.
Yeah,
that's
it helps.
Good. Yeah, it helps. So feed one.
Yeah, it does.
Your sister also sings and plays.
Very true. Excellent pianist, classically trained, at a high level. Yeah. And I believe when she stopped, she was playing Bartok, which is not for the faint of heart or ear. and a very fine singer, Broadway styled, as well as some jazz. She did some jazz in college.
Well, let's give her all the accolades. She just received a doctorate.
That's right.
Psychology.
I have to call her Dr. Kara now.
That's right, Dr. Kara.
I can assure you I never do.
Treatment. You sing in the clubs around town and further out, and you also take private engagements, things like that, and you also teach.
Yes. I don't do the clubs too much in town anymore. I find that the environment for doing something new isn't really there, and the money versus the hassle you have to go through.
That isn't there either. Right?
That definitely isn't there. So, I mean, I'll play out when the situation seems right, but mainly I do a lot of private work. I do a decent number of church gigs too, which is kind of interesting. I guess a lot of jazz musicians have a church background, from what I've found. And I do teach. I teach at 2 colleges, and DeSales University I teach musical theater vocal, which was my roots. Originally I turned away from jazz, went more musical theater, worked for about 4 years professionally before I turned to the dark side. I teach jazz vocal at Moravian College, and that kind of keeps me out of trouble, gives me enough of a financial foundation to pick and choose what I want. That and the private gigs.
To do what you love. Yeah.
And the private gigs I do, I can honestly say that 99% of what I do is stuff I really love. So even though the people may not be listening with a keen ear, I am having a great time.
Good. Well, that is good. That's good. Well, you're hearing vocalist, instrumentalist Louis Lanza kind of run down his career somewhat briefly. And right now, we're going to turn Lou and a gentleman named loose on you. We can use that terminology. And they're going to serenade us. And when they're finished, we'll come back and we'll blab some more with Lou about some things that he's going to be doing in the very near future.
Hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh and down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring, run when church bells ring. You know it could happen to you. All I ever did was wonder how your arms would be, and it happens to me. You can't be careful with the moon and stars above. You can't be too far from love. And I just thought that I heard you sigh. Just sigh, now also see. With your lips close to mine, 1,000 things and thoughts run through my mind. I'm flying high, high in the sky above. There's nothing you can remind of. Keep an eye on spring coming round once more. What do you think the bells are for? Ding dong ding. Oh, if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. I'd be definitely swinging. All I ever did was wonder how your arms would be, and it keeps on happening. Did you say I've got a lot to learn? Oh, you better keep an eye on spring. You better run. When church bells ring, you know that it could happen to you. All I ever did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened. It happened to me. That was It Could Happen to You by Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen with a vocalese solo by Georgie Fame. Famous singer in his own right, but also an accompanist for Van Morrison. We're going to follow that up with a Mary Lou Williams composition. I think the lyric is by Joe Carroll. It's called The Land of Obladi. 1, 2. In the land of Obladi, in the land of Obladi, I met a beautiful princess from the land of Obladi. She smiled and said Obladilia, meaning you appeal to me. I said Ubudea Labendu with pride, Ubudea Labendu, let's take a ride to the land of Obladi, Obladi. Drove me straight to her castle in the land of Obladi. And there I met her two sisters, Bluey Doo and Dewey Blee. Now Bluey Doo without a doubt was twice my size. Dewey Blee, the other sister, had 3 eyes, and they both had eyes for me, Obladi. I love the beautiful princess from the land of Obladi. I said, Ubudelia Weebon, darling, will you marry me? She said, Ubudelia lovely do igloo. There is nothing in this world I'd rather do in the land of Obladi, Obladi. They led me straight to the altar in the land of Obladi. I had a very bad feeling things did not look right to me. So before I said I do, I glanced aside. They had pulled a switcheroo, they changed the bride. Oh, they can't do that to me, Obladi. I hopped a western-bound freighter from the land of Obladi, but I jumped when I saw the princess who was waiting there for me. Now we say oodia lovely do ee-oo, meaning I will always be in love with you. Oh, it happened in Bladi, Obladi. In the land of Oobla-dee, in the land of Oobla-dee. I'd like to slow things down a bit with a beautiful Jimmy McHugh melody, I'm in the Mood for Love, with the fabulous James Moody solo, immortalized by lyrics by Eddie Jefferson. 1, 2. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, far near, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. Oh, is it any wonder I'm in the mood for love? Why stop to think of whether this little dream might fade? We've put our hearts together, now we are one. I'm not afraid if there's a cloud above, if it should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul that snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time you're near me, I never can behave. You give me a smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. There's music all around me, crazy music, music that keeps calling me so very close to you. Turns me your slave. Come to me and want to. Anything, baby, just let me get close to you. Am I insane, or do I really see heaven up in your eyes? Bright as stars that shine up above you in the clear blue skies. How I worry about you, just can't live my life without you, baby. Come here, don't have no fear. Oh, is there a wonder why I'm really feeling in the mood for love? Oh, tell me why. Stop to talk about this crazy weather, my dear. This little dream might fade away. There I go, I'm talking out of my head again. Oh baby, won't you come and put our two hearts together? That would make me strong and brave. When we are one, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. If there's a cloud up above us, go on and let it rain. I'm sure our love together will endure a hurricane. Ooh, my baby, won't you please let me love you and get some relief from this awful misery? What is all this talk about loving me, my sweet? I am not afraid, not anymore, not like before. Can't you understand me, baby? Please pull yourself together, do it soon. My heart's on fire, come on and take me, I'm yours, what you'll make me, my darling, my sweet. Oh baby, you made me feel so good, let me take you by the hand. Come let us visit up there in that new promised land. Maybe there we can find a new place to use a loving state of mind. I'm so tired of being without, never know what love's about. James Moody, you can come in and blow now if you want to. We're through. I'd like to take some time to introduce some of the members in this band. On drums, we have Byron Landham. And to those of you that are fans of the local as well as world music scene, Byron has played with a great many luminaries, including Bootsie Barnes, Joey DeFrancesco, Betty Carter, Russell Malone, just to name a few. On acoustic bass, we have Ranaan Meyer, who is not only a fabulous jazz bassist, but he also gigs with my dad with the Philadelphia Orchestra at times, and as well as his own group, a fabulous group called Time for Three, which is a combination of folk, jazz, classical, and Lord knows whatever else they can put in there. Is that pretty accurate? Okay. We have the wonderful Tom Lawton on piano. Tom is an excellent soloist in his own right, excellent composer, whose first album as a soloist and leader came out last year, and has some great tunes on it, and has played with just about every great musician in this town and others. And on tenor saxophone, we have one of the titans on the tenor, Bootsie Barnes, wonderful musician that has been gracing the city's sounds for many a year, and still sounds great. We're going to follow that with a Gershwin tune. This is from the musical Girl Crazy, and I believe it was written for Ginger Rogers when she was on Broadway, which is going back a bit. So hope you like But Not For Me. Old man sunshine, listen you, Never tell me dreams come true. Just try it, and I'll start a riot. Beatrice Fairfax, don't you dare ever tell me she will care. I'm certain it's the final curtain. I never want to hear from any cheerful Pollyannas who tell you fate supplies a mate. It's all bananas. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I've found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack-a-day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not, no, she's not for me. She's knocking on a door, but not for me. She is gonna plan a cozy 2x4, my dear, but not for me. I know that love's a game, still I'm puzzled by it just the same. Was I the moth or flame, my pretty baby? Don't you see that I'm going all to see? It all began so very well, but what about the very end? This is the time that a fella really needs to have himself a friend, when every plot ends with mindless homie. It's a very twisted marriage knot, and there ain't no knot, there ain't no knot for me. It all began so very well, but what about the end? This is the time a fella really needs to have a friend, when every plot ends with a marriage knot. And there's no knot, no, there ain't no knot, no, there ain't no knot, no, 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 there ain't no knot, no, there's no knot, no, there's no knot, no, 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 there's no knot, no, not for me.
like to do a fairly new tune. This is only about a year and a half old. Not even really. Hope you like this. This is called I Never Expected You. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't see you coming until it was too late. I didn't see you coming, I thought I'd have to wait. I didn't see you coming, I thought I would be blue. Because baby, I never expected you. I didn't know what hit me until I hit the ground. I didn't know what hit me, I didn't make a sound. I did not know what hit me, you shook me through and through. Because baby, I never expected you. I never expected to feel this way again. But it seems we've met and kissed before, although I cannot tell exactly where or when. I never knew the magic a single kiss could give. I never knew the magic would make my heart live. I never knew the magic that only you could do. Because baby, I never expected you. To feel this way again. But it seems we've met and kissed before, although I cannot tell exactly when or when. I never knew the magic that a single kiss could give. No, I never knew your magic would just make my poor heart live. I never knew the magic that only you could do. Because baby, I never expected you. Because baby, I never expected you. Because baby, I never expected you. Let's do a Toots Thielman composition, lyric by Norman Gimbel. Hope you like Bluesette. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Poor little sad little Bluesette, don't you cry, don't you fret. You can bet one lucky day you'll waken and your blues will be forsaken. One lucky day lovely love will come your way. Long as there's love in your heart,
heart to share. Dear Bluesette, don't despair. Some blue boy is longing just like you to find a someone to be true to loving arms he can nestle in and stay. Get set, Bluesette, true love is coming. Your troubled heart soon will be humming. Pretty little Bluesette, no, you mustn't be a moaner. Have you heard the news yet? Love is round the corner. Love wrapped in rainbows inside with pink ribbon to make your next springtime your gold wedding ring time. So dry your eyes, don't you pout, don't you fret. Goody good times are coming, Bluesette. Bluesette, no, you mustn't be a mourner. Have you heard the news yet? Love is round the corner. Love wrapped in rainbows inside with pink ribbon to make your next springtime your gold wedding ring time. So dry your eyes, don't you pout, don't you fret. Goody good times are coming, Bluesette. Poor little sad little Bluesette. Don't you cry, don't you fret. You can bet one lucky day you waken and your blues will be forsaken. One lucky day, lovely love will come your way. That magic day may just be today. Pretty little Bluesette, mustn't be a mourner. Have you heard the news yet? Love is just around the corner. Any cozy little corner. Love is just around the corner. When I am around, poor little sad little Bluesette.
Let's do Rhapsody. This is also a new song, written about a little over a year ago.
Deeper than the ocean, higher than the sky, sweeter than the kiss of dew on the rose, stronger than a mountain, softer than a sigh, is the feeling that so deep within me grows. How can words possibly express such profound happiness? Deep in the meadows of my mind is a place place I go to find, standing next to me, the one that brings me ecstasy. Her voice starts the music to a dance, a theme signaling romance to a rhapsody that builds into a symphony. She plays on the strings of my heart with such ease, beautiful strains of a sweet melody that sings to me. Believe in your dreams, they may come true. Mine did when I fell for you, and right from the start, within my hand I offer you my heart. She plays on the strings of my heart with such ease, beautiful strains of a sweet melody that sings to me. Believe in your dreams, they may come true. Mine did when I fell for you, and right from the start, within my hand I offer you my heart. I'd like to do a Neil Hefti tune. Bootsie informed me that this was a big hit for Dinah Washington in the 50s, way back when. This goes by the title of Lean Baby. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My lean baby, tall and thin, 5'7" of bones and skin. But when she calls me baby, she loves me. I feel as mellow as a fellow can be. She's so skinny, she's so drawn. When she stands sideways, you'd think she's gone. She calls me baby, and I feel fine to think she's frantically, romantically mine. She's slender, but she's tender. She makes my heart surrender. And every night when I hold her tight, the feeling is nice, my arms can go around twice. My lean baby, she's so slim, a broomstick's wider but not as trim. And when she starts to kiss me, then I know I love her so I'll never ever let her go. Baby, strange to see, and all that nothing belongs to me. And no, she may be scrawny, she's okay, I don't want her any other way. Man, this chick is so skinny. She's drawn when she stands sideways. You think she's gone, but when she calls me baby, then I feel fine to think she's frantically, romantically mine. Oh, I chased her and I caught her. Then the diamond ring I bought her. Hey, the diamond shine, the ring is so fine. But here is a twist, she wears it right on her wrist. Mylene, baby, she's so slim. A broomstick's wider, but not as trim. And when she starts to kiss me, then I know I love her so I'll never ever let it go. I love her so I'll never ever let it go. I love her so I'll never ever let her go. Should we just have fun with one? Do a blues? We haven't done a straight blues. Let's do a blues in F. We'll do Azure Te. This was a Louis Jordan song, King of the Juke Joint, a major figure transitioning from jazz into rhythm and blues and then into rock and roll. Hope you like Azure Te. Gone and got the blues in Paris, Paris blues called Azure Te. Why should I be blue in Paris? Easy cause you're gone away. Can't lose this Azure Te. Sidewalk tables filled with people, always happy and acting gay. Still I'm all alone in Paris, dreaming you'll come back to stay. Can't lose this Azure Te. Now if you knew how much I needed you, you would come back to me and you would stay with me here in Paris. Because it is the only way for me to lose these blues, this Azure Te. Oh yeah, I've gone and got the blues here in Paris, Paris blues called Azure Te. Now, why should I be so blue in Paris? Easy cause you've gone away. Till then I can't lose this Azure Te. Patingaya going with me, oh, much I needed you, you would come back to me and you would stay with me right here in Paris, 'cause it is the only way for me to lose these blues, this Azure Te. Yeah, I've gone and got the blues in Paris, Paris blues called Azure Te. Why should I be blue in Paris? Easy, 'cause you're gone away. Can't lose this blues, this Azure Te. Can't lose this blues, this Azure Te. Can't lose this blues, this Azure Te. Can't lose this blues, this Azure Te.
Lou, that was a very, very fine concert. Man, you stacked the deck. You got some of the premier musicians in the area, and it showed.
Well, they make my job a lot easier.
It showed. Yeah. We'll put that on the air very, 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 very proudly. Anything coming up that you can talk about?
Yeah, I have 3 gigs coming up that are fun gigs for me, that are outside in public. One is at a casino. I'm playing Caesars. I've been playing there once or twice a month in Atlantic City in a room called the Forum Lounge. And this is on top of the casino in between 3 of their restaurants. And it is a gig where I am accompanying myself and just myself. I'm singing and playing from 5:30 until 11:10. I know.
And when is that? What day is
that? That is on March 25th. That's a Saturday, and it's a real eclectic mix. I do a lot of interesting stuff with my own style, but a lot of interesting material there. It's a fun gig for me. On March 31st, I'm doing a CD release party at a coffee house listening room called The Hinge. It's in Port Richmond. It's located at 2652 Somerset Street, and I recommend reservations because it is an extremely intimate room. In fact, the room is no bigger than this room. So it really is almost like hearing me in a salon environment. The number is 267-514-9001, and the sets start at 8. And that is on March 31st. And like I said, that's for the CD release of An Intimate Portrait in Blue.
That's your new CD.
That's a new CD. And on April 14th, I'll be at the Art Museum from 5:30 to 8:30 with a duo. And that's part of, I believe, their singer-pianist series. I think they have 5, and I'm one of the 5 that was booked by Tony Maselli.
Hey, that's a great venue.
Oh, that's a fun venue. I've done that before with larger group as well as duo or trio, and that is a fun venue. The people at every one of these venues, believe it or not, the people generally listen. It's quiet, and to me, that's most important. I really do want an audience that will listen to what I'm going to do and hear the songs, and not just kind of say, I heard music last night, and you ask them what was the group like, and they say, I don't know. I just heard a group.
That's well, I guess we can go into that, Lou, and just wrestle with that one for a long time. Everything is so busy, which is really not conducive to the music you and I love, the jazz. Everybody's so busy, and they fail to take time out even for the things that they love anymore.
That's true.
You know, say, I love that. I got to carve out an hour for that. That's it. I'm doing nothing but sit. You, a young man, but I'm sure that when you were younger, you may have put a stack of LPs and sat there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and just let them fall.
Well, I didn't have a record player that worked like that. I had to go over there and change it, but I did. I would listen to LPs, and I would sometimes listen to the side over and over again. I said, let me hear that side again, or let me hear that cut again, and you have to go and lift the arm up. But you realize we're dating ourselves. The students I'm teaching never bought an LP at a record store.
And you really didn't wonder, well, what am I not doing? How come I got this much time? You know?
Yeah.
You just did it because it's something that you love to do.
Well, it's something I wanted.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's the same with anyone. If they really want to do something, they'll find a way to do it.
Well, we found a way to get you over here and these great gentlemen that you brought with you to perform today. And thank you and continued success in your already very fine career.
Thank you, Bob.
All right.
God bless you.
Well, the same to you, my friend, Lou Lanza. And you'll be seeing and hearing more of this gentleman in time to come if you haven't heard him already. And if you heard him already, you'll probably go back and heard him again, which is bad grammar, but you know what I mean.
That's okay. I said myself earlier, so.
And good night, folks. This is the recorded VP saying good night. We'll turn you over to the live one. I think he's live in the studio in a second.